Hey, what it is, though? This is the season 1 finale of Girlcode. 7 episodes in, who would have thought? But you know, we're all here to provide laughters and tips for your everyday life. Our cast of ladies and gents are here to help all y'all out, so I hope you're all taking notes. Let's get into the season finale. It happens. Sometimes your Johnson has a mind of its own and wants to come out the house and play. But this can happen at such awkward times, from being in class or being out in public in general. But how do you tackle this situation? Don't worry, we got you covered. Here's how to handle your boner.
Don't just walk around with it showing. Swing. Yeah, that's. I don't. It won't really be swing. It might be like. Because it's stiff, but like.
Us as men, it's regular for us guys to have morning wood. It happens. Like, I don't even be thinking about stuff, and it just happens. It happens to just be there. You're like, oh, hello. Like, what you, hey.
If you catch it in the middle of the day, you walking around campus, what you gotta do is you gotta reach your hand in your pocket, kind of grab it and kind of move it to the side so it's not completely visible to everybody that's walking by you. And then when you get some alone time, you gotta flip it up, kind of stick it in your waistband there. What he said in Superbad is actually pretty true. It does feel pretty good and it hides it pretty well.
I feel like y'all don't know how to handle them, so clearly.
You can't really control things like that, can you?
Cold showers, that's what I heard.
Man, just go to sleep.
Sleep it off.
Just sleep it off. Wake up in the morning, I hope.
And there's gonna be a whole new boner.
I don't know.
Honestly, you go with the tuck if you're if you're in a highly populated area. You probably want to go up under the belt, up under the waistband, or if you can finesse it, just go down one pant leg down the side of your thigh, and just be seated. Like, don't move if you don't need to. Just just stay still for a little while.
At the party, tame it. Tuck it in your waistband, put it to the side. Just don't go around poking girls with it. Like, you know if you got one and you ask the girl like, hey, you wanna dance? Like, you're a creep.
Don't be that guy, with your dick in your hand. That's just creepy. But yeah, just if you need to move it, especially with the weather heating up. Get you some baby powder if you need to. Throw it down there. Keep everything from sticking to your thighs or to each other. Because that sucks.
When it comes to cuddling and spooning, I feel as if you
That's
girls,
the most appropriate time to totally have a boner.
You girls,
like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong if you don't have a boner or like so OD cuddling.
It's the ultimate compliment for me to have a boner to poke your butt with my dick. I feel like it's the ultimate.
Try to think about maybe Peter, don't come after me for this. Think about a kitten getting hit by a bus, or maybe like your grandma and your grandpa or something like that. That'll surely take your mind off a boner.
Get rid of it. So there's plenty of ways to do that.
Lotion.
Releasing. Yeah, release. I'm not gonna go into details.
I guess you need some like lotion or something.
Wait, what is there a girl around?
Ass. Nothing.
Oh, you need
I said lotion. I said ass.
Yeah.
Or ass. I mean, but if you can't get
Sandos. That's a way to handle it. I'm throwing out options.
Okay, this is class. You know what I'm saying? This is the early class, probably the 9:30 class. You took your little nap. It's probably 10 now. You wake up and you're like, oh shit.
Because I know
just you know what I'm saying? I use the elbow, bro. I just, move it to the side like that. Cause nobody can tell what you're doing. You don't want to be because that's playing with yourself. So use the elbow and slide it to the leg. You know what I'm saying? You probably gotta move your leg a little bit and get it on the waistband and you're good.
It's a tough season to wear skinny jeans in 90-degree weather. It's not a good look for you. You'll be real uncomfortable.
I've always wondered, not to seem like I'm that conceited or that vain, but I've always wondered, like, have I given someone a boner in public?
You're sleeping with a woman. Dude, you're not gonna wear any drawers, okay? You just put it on her, bro.
You're not gonna wear drawers.
Don't wear no fucking drawers. Just put it on her.
Just like sleep naked?
Yeah.
Can't deal with you.
Don't wear no drawers, bro. If you do, put some basketball shorts on.
Okay.
Basketball
Basketball
shorts, no draws. Best motto.
And then poke her with it while she sleep.
I mean, she getting poked, then she getting poked. She know what it is. She shouldn't be sleeping like your face. Yo, if you're not trying to get poked, don't go to sleep.
I expect to be poked, but don't do it.
Wait, what?
Get some ass. That's the number one way. Handle your boner. Next.
Fans and groupies. I'm pretty sure you can distinguish between the two. But if not, we're here to help you out. So, here's being a fan versus being a groupie.
Groupie, I mean, well, I wouldn't know about being groupie because let's get this right. I don't do things like that. I don't condone it. And I look at you sideways if you are a groupie. But a fan is someone who just supports you.
Yeah.
You know, really like maybe retweets your stuff, you know, really fucks with you. Can I say that? Is that I can? Okay, great.
A groupie is somebody that stalks with relentless type behavior. They know your social security number. They want to drink after somebody else's drink. So say, for example, story I just heard at the Kendrick Lamar concert, Kendrick was drinking out of a bottle and was giving the bottle out to girls in the front row, and they were drinking after him. That's being a groupie.
Everybody's a fan of somebody. You know, whether it's Superman, Batman, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rick Ross.
Don't bring up Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't have fans.
She got groupies?
Yeah,
only
she has stands. Like, that will kill for Beyonce. Yeah.
You have a good point.
Yeah.
You do have a good point.
Beyonce not included. Not Beyonce.
It's one thing to support my music blindly. It's another thing to hop on it because you see everybody else hopping on it, or to hop on it because you think I'm about to blow up and I'm gonna take you with me and I'm gonna put bread on you. I feel like that's when you cross into the groupie line. Fan is more so, I support you, I support your music, and I feel like, you know, my support is gonna help you achieve to the next level. That's the fan status, which is cool. You know, I feel like fans aren't that bad.
If you just want to like have sex with someone, like that's just total groupie. Like niggas could be groupies over girls, girls are groupies over like famous athletes and things like that. Like,
True.
respect someone's art or their talent, like not their anatomy.
Someone who wants to get into good with you and like
Your friends,
yeah,
or their
your
friends.
Exactly, like
All
you're
of a
doing too
sudden-
much to be where this person is at. Well, I guess
You know
okay.
their schedule.
That's
a
too much.
groupie. Actually, that's a damn
Groupie is
stalker.
someone who replies to everything you see on Twitter.
Ooh,
Stop it.
know that.
Right? Like you're not just a fan anymore. You become a groupie.
Real life groupies that actually make it their business to like seek celebrities and have sex with them just for personal enjoyment or like for bragging rights.
Or a baby.
Or a baby. That's not cool. Y'all like, I know you females are out here getting expensive weave that you can't afford. Ass shots that are killing you, like literally, and butts that just don't even look fuckable.
But like groupies pursue everybody. Like that's the difference. Like I'm a fan of someone's music, I'm a fan of someone's work, but if you just trying to like become a part of their anatomy, like you a groupie, keep that shit over there.
But you crossing the groupie when like you start blindly supporting my music, even my terrible stuff, like stuff that I myself be like, yo, that's actually pretty terrible. I shouldn't probably make that. But you like, no, it's the greatest song ever. I love that shit. You know, when you blow up, you know, we can go out and different things like that. You know, I feel like that's when you crossing the groupie status. You know, expecting me to spend money on you, take you places, introduce you to people. You know, like, bitch, what have you done for you to take me with you? Like, you know, take you with me, my apologies. You know, that's kind of weird to go that way around.
If you're just doing the most, you're a groupie. A fan is someone you could be cool with, right? Like I would be cool with my
Like you can text them and say, hey, how you doing? That's a fan, or I mean, that's more like a friend.
If
really.
you're someone that you have to get your number, like we keep changing our numbers because of you,
That's a groupie.
You're waiting outside the bus.
If you text someone all the time and you don't get a reply, you see them on Twitter, you see them out in the street, you see them, they see you, and you're not getting any kind of acknowledgement,
No, like
you're a
good
groupie.
night or
You're a groupie.
peace, nothing.
You're a groupie. And I'm not asking.
Being a fan is just appreciating what a sports team, an artist, another individual has to offer, and just appreciating it at that value.
I saw an Instagram page directed strictly to how to catch a baller for the All-Star game. And it has so many followers. Like, you bitches are pathetic. That's my...
I'm an Alicia Keys fan. I'm not a groupie. But if she was ever at my doorstep.
That's what I'm saying. Given the opportunity, I so would, but that's not my goal.
If she was ever at the doorstep. And she was playing Diary to me on the piano.
Butt naked or something. She's bad. Alicia Keys is bad.
Ladies, if you're gonna support somebody's music, support them as a friend, as a fan. But just be careful when you thread that line. Don't just be busting it open because you think I'm about to blow up someday and you're trying to get pregnant now or anything like that. Because if I don't blow up, then you just pregnant by a nigga that used to rap.
How to handle your groupies.
Oh shit, get him. Get him.
If you're a regular nigga, let's just say, because we all go to Jersey State. If you're a regular nigga at Jersey State and you just happen to have, you're attractive and a lot of females like you, don't let that go to your head because you're still a nothing ass nigga. Like, you still go to Georgia State. Don't walk around thinking that you the shit because you done smashed some hood rat hoes. Like, those not groupies. Those are like hoes that you smashed. Like, they give you no rank.
Social networking sites are used constantly. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. But some folks out here don't know that there are some things you just don't need to be doing on there. Are you that person that violates these rules? Don't know? Well, you're about to find out. These are the rules of social networking.
Personally, to me, half of the people that are on Twitter, their personalities on Twitter is not who they are in real life.
Oh my God, say that again. Like, don't be Mr. Popularity,
Yeah,
Mr. Outspoken, or Mrs. Outspoken on Twitter and hush mouth in real life. Like, Alyssa gonna talk shit in real life, Alyssa gonna talk shit on Twitter. Like, I have that problem from taking Twitter too seriously. My followers know I get live, and I'm sorry, not anymore.
Yeah, social networking. Be congruent. Be congruent. Be who you are on. If you're that way on Twitter, be that way in person. When I see you, I don't want to say, "Oh my God, is that so and so?" Like, be the same person. If you can't do that,
act the same way.
if you can't do that, don't talk to me, because that's weird.
And don't be like hypocritical. One day you saying one thing, the next day you say another. Like, we remember.
We remember because
Especially
we
if it was
watch.
like, we watching.
Do not follow somebody that you're dating, in a relationship with, interested in, because Twitter, social networking, you're gonna see some things that you don't want to see. You're gonna hear them say you're gonna see them say some things, that you don't want to necessarily see them say, and it's better to not poke the let sleeping dogs lie is how I approach life. Don't just go around agitating situations, because if you go looking for something, eventually you're gonna find it.
Don't have a Twitter name that you wouldn't want your grandparents to see. Because, nowadays, future employers and everybody, they're always looking at social media, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff included.
Twitter, Instagram is not your diary. Get real life friends. Like, tell them about it. We don't care. You have to realize on your social networking sites that these people don't care about you. They just want to laugh.
Hell yeah. And tweeting about your sex life is not cool. That is just tacky, stingy. Shit.
Just don't do too much. Like, I feel like you should know your boundaries. Like, don't over mention people. Don't first no conversation, no regular what you doing, where you at. Like, especially on Twitter. No.
going back and forth like that.
Yeah,
we all
that's-
see it, and we don't want to see
Exactly,
it. We're
like
not
that's
interested.
boring. Maybe I condone having conversations that might be a little interesting because then that gives me something to go, twatch when I get bored. But
She said twatch.
I said twatch.
Are you a twatcher?
I'm a twatcher. I really
Okay.
am. I admit it.
I personally, though everyone has been a victim of it, everyone, I would not advise to use Twitter as your diary or your journal. The world,
Twitter rant once a month.
Yeah,
Not every night.
like when you have your Twitter rant, you got a Twitter rant in moderation. Like, you don't want everybody knowing your business and what's going on with you.
Every night you're
Every
depressed.
night.
Every night you're mad at your boyfriend.
Where did everybody on Instagram get all this money from? Where y'all get this money from? Y'all cracking cards? Y'all selling dope? Like, all these bitches got some good weave. All these bitches got red bottoms. Like, all y'all niggas rocking Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Balenciaga. Shit y'all couldn't even pronounce yesterday. And now y'all buying it. Like, everybody buying it. Where y'all getting this money? Like, are y'all taking pictures of the same stuff? Like, y'all just have one nigga that buy it, and then, like, y'all just all wear it, and then, like, take the picture?
That's messed up. You coming at their money. That's messed up.
Yeah, like, where are you getting this
Yeah.
money from? I don't see it in real life, only on Instagram.
See.
Where is it?
Do not fall for the subtweet, because half of the time it's not directed at you.
There are 7, however many millions of billion
Yes.
people in this world. Don't assume that this one tweet is about yo,
And then if it is,
unimportant ass.
if it is about you, don't even pay it no attention. Don't be that person on Twitter and you just start spazzing out.
Don't say my name though. That's one thing that I don't appreciate. Number one rule: if you don't want to get talked at in person, don't use someone's government name on Twitter. I will ignore subtweets to the death of you. But when I see Alyssa, it's over in
Like,
real life.
When personally to me, when you say at me though on Twitter, you have already given that person the attention that they need. Don't do that.
Too much
Just,
power.
Just move
Too
on,
much
bro.
power.
Like for real.
Stop laying traps for these niggas that don't see them coming. Like, I'm at loan, I'm bored, somebody texts me, but then you hit her DM and ask for a number and she like play your ass to the side. Some girls ain't really got nothing else to do with their time but screenshot. Stupid niggas, in they DMs, trying to get out there and different shit like that. It's not nice. It's not nice, but you kind of laying the trap for yourself. If you don't detect the trap, avoid it accordingly and move on with your life and pursue some women who ain't about games.
Like Instagram goes, I can't stand the same pose every time. Like
Let's talk about these. What are they called? The ones where they
shout outs.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You gotta stop that.
It.
Stop that.
Like
Right
I'm
now.
on the verge of unfollowing my little cousin because he. I feel so badly. That's all he does is play those little games.
Okay.
I was like, please, no one like this status.
I
You
feel
already
like-
know how he feels about you. We already one is you're cute, 2 is you're annoying. Like
Two. You're annoying.
stop it.
Oh, I've seen females tweet something like, yeah, we just got it in good. Bitch, no, we don't need to know that. Like, I talked about this before. Public and private, separate. Like, and then don't put up something and then when people ask you about it, they all in my business. That's what you want. Like, you want the thirst. So you can call people thirsty, which actually makes you thirsty because you need attention. And you're trying to get it in the wrong way. Like, where's your personality?
If you post, relentless type stuff, just be cognizant of the fact that people are aware of what you are saying. But at the same time, don't censor yourself either. Still be you, but just, you gotta be careful about what you say and how you say it.
It would not be wise to spit game on social networking sites. You should spit game with a girl face to face.
I can't lie. I've responded to some DMs.
Like,
DM ain't nothing but like numbers. Like, okay.
like when you you start going into like the DM game or like the Hey Boo hashtags, or you go to like Facebook messages, are you like doing like past like Instagram likes from people's like past photos?
Oh my gosh.
Bruh, you being
Rule to
way
social
thirsty.
media, right. Keep your thirst to a minimum.
You being way thirsty right
You
now.
just like 20 of my past Instagram posts. Okay.
I'm only supposed to check it too. Like my homie was in a situation and started tweeting some real simp shit. Like, I want to meet somebody's parents and I want to do this for this girl and all that. I was like, bro, as soon as I seen that shit, I had to cut his ass via Twitter. Cause we don't play that. Like, you my homie,
tell my homie,
you my homie, and I will tweet it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just take this down, bro. Delete that post. You know
I
what I'm
definitely
saying?
tell my friends that.
Don't do
Delete
it.
this, delete this.
Don't do it. You cannot do that. Do not come off as being simp-ish.
Checks and balances.
Soft. Yeah.
Checks and balances.
Trust me.
Get your homies. Like, just in case they slip up, you're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
On it quick, too. You can't wait like 3 days. No, you got to be on it quick. Nah, bro.
Oh, no.
Delete that. Like, you know.
Within the hour.
Get it down.
Preferably 30 minutes. Cause
That's good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a long time in social networking time.
It is.
I cannot stand people take pictures of things or like take it off of something, like off another website, and then pretend like they took the picture. Like, nigga, you don't live in Paris. Like, quit acting like, ooh, chilling at the Eiffel Tower. Nah, bruh. That's not your picture.
That's not your picture.
You did not take this. Like, you need to give credit. Like, what's that called? You need to cite your picture.
Cite your picture.
For real.
Hashtag responsibly. Your whole like tweet should not have a hashtag in it. Like hashtag am, hashtag going, hashtag to, hashtag Walmart, hashtag
hashtag red. Unrelated shit. Hashtag,
I'm like,
hashtag.
yo, like be reasonable with how many hashtags you get. Hashtag Walmart, that's fine. The rest of that whole sentence, that wasn't necessary. Like at all. Like chill.
Hashtag turn up. That's my favorite hashtag to use. Hashtag turn up. That's the only hashtag.
It's such a mere coincidence. Well, since the season finale is airing today here on 420, it's only right to discuss this topic for those violators out there. So, here are some guidelines to the smokers circle.
Stop stealing lighters.
Oh. You
Stop
can say it
stealing
again.
lighters.
Say it again. Like, let them know.
That's why I pull my own lighter out my pocket and then go right back in my pocket until the blunt come back to me again. Out, in. Nope. You can't. I'm not passing it to nobody because I have lost plenty of lighters. Good lighters. $4.
Yeah.
$4 lighters.
Especially the sessions at your house. Like, there's no reason why
Don't
people
steal
should be
my
walking
lighters
out
from
with
my,
lighters. Yeah,
from
that's,
my house.
that
That's
is
disrespectful.
Yeah, that's watchful eye. Because if you taking lighters, it's like, okay, what else? You
Niggas
taking,
will
bro?
plot on your lighter.
Don't smoke mid. That shit isn't the move. Only smoke loud. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's loud.
We do this all the time. Like, we got a blunt going this way and a blunt going this way, and I'm getting confused. Like, and they still want you to pass this blunt over this way. Like, it really don't matter.
Like when if it's going this way and
Yeah,
then the other
too.
one's going this way, that person always ends up like I
Like,
don't know.
awkward, like.
Yeah, like oh my
And
God,
then they gotta go like this.
wait,
and
give
then-
me a second.
Like, why? I just don't
What's
understand.
going
Can
on
we just
here?
keep it in the same rotation?
I agree.
If it's my weed, I'm chiefing. I'm chiefing because my high comes before anybody else's. I don't care who I'm smoking with. Obama. I'm still gonna get high before him
Straight like that.
because it's my money that got spent.
I don't know if there's rules. I probably break every single one, to be honest. I cough. I like with the pieces. Alyssa, don't let the smoke out. Smoke's everywhere. I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
And everyone knows this specific rule. My boy Doug just pointed it out to me. Puff,
Shouts out to Mark Douglas.
puff, pass. Not puff pass. Not puff, puff, puff pass. Puff, puff, pass.
If there's more than 3 people, please be respectable. That is so true. Toke responsibly, because especially if you didn't put in like the majority of the money, like please. I've been in situations they be like, hit that again. So I be like, okay, but I'm not about to be that capping ass person.
If you gonna say that you gonna roll the blunt, roll the blunt correctly. Don't act like you know how to roll. It's loosey-goosey.
Look like a pixie stick.
Too wet. Too tight. I don't want to smoke and get weed on my tongue. Like, I don't want the blunt to just burn after, we gone. Like, it don't even get to nobody else because it just rolls so bad.
Also, if you a nigga and you show up to a party, don't just be trying to smoke on other niggas' weed. Because I'm pretty sure the niggas who bought it don't appreciate that shit for you freeloading ass niggas to just be expecting handouts. That go for liquor too. You po ass fucking niggas need to do better. Alright? Cause we ain't got time for that shit. And when I say we, I mean the people who bought the weed. It's not me, but you know, like I said, they got issues with that.
Or if you don't put anything on it, don't automatically assume that you're in the rotation. Because I would be the first one to be like, nah, I'm straight. And let the rotation continue without me. Because I know that I didn't put anything on it. And unless the person who initiated this rotation was like, get in. But other than that, don't invite yourself to like these situations without compensation.
Females, stop expecting to smoke for free. You giving ass, you giving head, cool. You might can get some free weed, but if you're not contributing nothing but your pretty face and your wet ass lips on my blunt, you're not smoking for free, bitch. Bring your $5. You're just like everybody else.
Yeah, trust me.
You're just like everybody else. We all here with one goal, to get high. Ain't nobody checking for you, boo. We just want to get high. Really fuck what you look like.
That's what it's becoming. You gotta make sure you're a part of the circle, because they'll be trying to sit there and niggas like, you ain't put in on this shit. You're not part of this circle. You gotta watch out, because now you looking foolish. You better make sure that you need to make sure that that's understood before it's even being rolled. Like,
That's
do
very
I need
true.
to put in a couple dollars on this, y'all? So they know that you want to be a part of it, because you just be sitting there. They just
Like this,
they just
like-
skipping you like.
Okay. One
You ain't put
second.
in on this one. Now you looking real stupid. Like, no.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you're
Make
part
sure
of
it's
the
understood
circle.
before you get there.
If the session is 4 or more, puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass. 4 or more. 3 or smaller, you know, it's gonna be on me.
We always want to get good, complete rotations.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, that's
hell
the
yeah.
point.
But let's get advice from you pole niggas. A lot of niggas with weed don't always have relos. So just make sure you got some relo when you might be able to hit a blunt or something, you know. Might be able to make yourself, you know, useful.
Chipping for the weed, you better chip in for snacks. Gotta have some food.
Buy me a cheeseburger. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, if we gotta make that run to Taco Bell, you buy me some loaded grillers.
If the session not at your house, don't be trying to eat all the food. Bring your own snacks. Bring your own snacks.
Yeah.
Because you're not about to eat all my food. Because that food is for me. Not for you. It's for me. Bring your own snacks.
420 is an all-day event, just like Christmas, just like Thanksgiving, just like Valentine's Day. It's an all-day event. Wake and bake. If you get tired, you feel like you're high coming down, go get some lunch. High coming down, time for dinner.
You know how 3 is a crowd? Yeah, that shit true when it comes to a couple and that person who's like the odd person out. You don't want to be that person that makes the situation extremely awkward for a couple, for them to show affection towards each other and talk about things, you know, pertaining to their relationship and shit. So, how do you handle being the third wheel?
That one's a little bit tricky. I actually have no experience being third wheel. I'm fortunate enough to be able to say that.
If you the third wheel more than once, you probably need to step your game up and start poking. You know what I'm saying? That's just a sign to yourself. You're like, damn, I'm always the third wheel. Maybe you need somebody to talk to.
If that's not your friend, if they put you in the situation to be the third wheel, like, that's not cool. Like, there's so many people out there willing to be that fourth wheel. Like, just find somebody. Unless it just happens, you know, like, oh, we're all going, you know, we end up walking the same direction. Like, okay, I'm walking with my boo, my friend's with me. And at that point, you need to make sure you share your time equally between people. Like, don't be holding hands. Like, now I'm looking crazy.
Now
Cause
you look crazy in
I'm
the
looking
back,
super
like this.
lonely. Like I ain't got no
what's going on?
friends.
It's easily avoidable. Start dating yourself. Stop trying to go out with your homies and his girl. That's not a good look. There's nothing worse than third wheel because there's nothing you can do like when they start kissing. Like you can't join in the kiss, so like you just awkward man out with your hand in your pants. I mean your pockets, my pockets, or your pants. You know, depending on what kind of person you are. Nasty.
Ask me to come on a like lunch date or movies with you if y'all two are a couple. That's
Or if y'all are talking, like you know I'm about to be the third wheel. Don't put me in that position.
That's so awkward.
And if I ever did it to my friends, I totally apologize. I did it unintentionally. But like I know that's like the worst feeling. The third or even like the fifth wheel. If you're just the odd number wheel, like you're unnecessary and they really don't care if you're there.
Be mindful of the nonverbal cues. You know, say if I'm holding my girl's hand and you know we're kind of having our little side conversation or whatever, it's okay for you to go off and do your own thing.
Keep the flirtation to a minimum.
Oh hell yes.
Keep the flirtation to a minimum.
Keep the flirtation to when the homie goes.
Oh, like, keep the
elsewhere.
physical
You know what I'm
to a
saying?
minimum
Yeah.
as well. You know, because it's just,
It does come a
It's
time when you have
rude.
to impress the friend.
it's rude. Yeah, you have to value both of these people.
Yeah.
Especially like if you're in a relationship and your friend coming, like if it was just like a beginning date, you know, you probably might not have to worry about all that type of stuff. But if you're in a relationship and your friend come, just like keep everything to a minimum. But your friend, the third wheel, they should also understand that, you know, this is what y'all want to do.
And oftentimes that's me. I'm the third wheel. And it's just
Oh,
weird
I would
because
never put someone in that position. Like that is so awkward. And I
Yeah.
hate people bring a third wheel on purpose. Like,
oh, I brought so and so because they ain't have nowhere to go, and so I brought them. Wait, what?
and you didn't even let me know first. Like maybe I could have found somebody real quick, but now we just gotta look all crazy. I'm trying to be glued up, and you got your friend with us.
A friend either that tries to like get the other person to like bring someone else. Like that's hella awkward too. Be a third wheel. Be a supportive third wheel. I feel like a trifecta is necessary sometimes. You just need that extra person for support, maybe.
If there's, say there are 3 people at this table, I ask my girlfriend, you know, hey, you want to go get something to eat? It is not okay for you to invite yourself. If I want you to come, I'll invite you to come.
What you need to do is get out there, get your own squeeze, or meet some chicks while y'all out. You know, I feel like being a third wheel accidentally the first time is okay. It's less frowned upon. But if it's like a weekly occurrence for you, you might need to, you know, stay home or meet some women or dudes if you're gay. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason you're a third wheel. You need to get out there and do something with your life, because for your homie to be out with his chick and you to be out with his chick and him, it's not. I mean, you hurting his game. You know, probably he can't do what he want to do because he got to worry about you there. It's just not a good look.
But if you are, like, make you the life of the party. Make them feel like they're on the third wheel date, and it's like you're just the life of the party.
You know, don't be too intrusive. Know your role. Stay in your lane. I think that's probably the best thing I can say about that. Stay in your lane.
If you the third wheel, you know what I'm saying? Or if you in a situation where your homie is a third wheel, just incorporate everybody in the
That's what I'm saying.
conversation.
Make
Make sure
them-
they all are
yeah,
comfortable.
involve everyone.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, if that nigga driving and both of you, like you or your girl ain't got no car and that's why he's third wheel, then that's fucked up on y'all. Because now he's looking like a dumbass being third wheel and ain't nothing that he can do about it because he's the transportation. So to y'all, it's okay for him to be third wheel, but from everybody looking in, they clowning his ass for being third wheel, but he just a wheel man. He driving Miss Daisy.
Actually, the third wheel, hey. So,
So we need to find her
a fourth wheel, add on my gas, 2 P's at the end. Hey, boo, get chose, 2013.
Get chose.
Get chose.
And of course, Michael's not gonna be like, man, the groupies did it to me, because you know what I'm saying, he loves his fans.
Was that like male groupies or
I mean,
like,
he had groupies around the world. He had, you know, niggas
like
chasing
children
him.
groupies?
He was running with the army and stuff. You know.
Army groupie?
No, I'm saying what Michael was doing. Like,
Oh.
he was running with groupie in the army. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he was getting groupies off that.
they were groupies. I am too. Edit that out. We ain't talking about shit.
I was so confused.
I'm like,
I don't even think he knew what he was talking.
like you confused me.
Just-
Then you brought it up. I was like, oh fuck.
I didn't say you brought up Michael Jackson.
I did. Michael Jackson had groupies though.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
No, that's why I said like male groupies, children.
Michael Jackson had hella groupies.
Just take
Billie
the whole,
Jean.
Just take the whole Michael Jackson
Thank
part
you.
out.
Billie Jean.
No,